Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Oh, wow. Hello, everyone. I'm probably because I don't like that I can see the light. But hello, everyone. I am Monica, the host and creator of Swap Radio. I would like to thank you for tuning in. Um, you can catch us here every Thursday, 7ish. Somebody asked me why I say 7ish because we on CP time around here. And I'm kind of okay with it, but I'm not. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You follow? Okay. So I have everybody still sending me messages. I told them people to chill. I'm doing 3 questions today, and they're all about relationships. Everything is relationships. Unfortunately, it's 2 stories, and then there's just a question for everyone to answer. But before we get into that, I'm going to give all the important information as I do every week. If you would like to be a guest on the show, you have a topic suggestion, you would like to come on and, discuss, maybe you have an event coming up and you want us to, share it on this platform, you can hit me up, send me an email at theswapradioshow@gmail.com. You can follow the radio show at Swap Radio on everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just everything. We're everywhere. We just need to be a little more active. But we're everywhere. You can follow me, Monica WLS and the number 2 on TikTok as well as Instagram. If you are new to the show, then you don't know. But for our returning viewers, Tony won't be here today. As you guys know, he works in the evening, and it seems like it is pipes bursting everywhere across Baltimore County. So Tony is busy at work. Today, my stand-in co-host is going to be the light-skinned guy who goes by the name of Diamond K. He's here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Diamond K in the house, of course. All right, we do my DJ voice. You already know. Me and Monica, Swap Radio. Let's go.
You're not gonna have that on the whole time, right?
No, I just did it for that moment. You know what I mean? It was just for the moment.
Okay. So, do you want the people to follow you or no?
Yes, of course. On all social media, I am at the Diamond K Show.
I thought he was gonna say it like Tony said.
Oh no! He said it wrong. He's yeah. No, I'm at the Diamond K Show.
Listen, don't try to play with my cousin. You was about to do it.
Definitely not.
Yes, you was. You was great. So listen, y'all. If you didn't see last week's episode, Tony keeps saying that he's Tony Burger on all social media platforms, but that's right. He comes up on Instagram as One Driving Mofo, so he's really not. Look how early she is. Look at her.
Oh, she ain't supposed to be here yet.
All right. No, not yet. She's not supposed to be here.
Okay, my bad.
Yes, but she already here, so we
put her backstage for a minute.
Yeah, put her backstage for a second. But she's here for a particular topic.
Gotcha.
I saw that she posted it. We pretty much talked about it, but it's always good to get other people's perspective. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she dropped off now. Okay, so she probably gonna come back when you get to that.
I hope so. Of course, she sent me a message. But anyway, I know you like to talk and everything. So I'm just going to ask you, is there any, because I always ask Tony for a quote. So I'm going to ask you, is there like a quote, or is there something that you would give to our viewers to motivate them to not be a couch potato?
Say that again.
You want me to say it in a, you know what a couch potato is, right?
Like somebody that sits on the couch?
Somebody, exactly. You're not doing anything, but they need some motivation to get them up and get them started on doing something with their lives. And I say that, and before you respond,
okay,
because I've talked to a few parents, and they're a little in their feelings because their child decided not to go to college, so.
Okay. I got something for that. I like, I think that is something that a lot of people deal with. And what I would say to those people is that let those young people go on the path that they want to go on, because it is never too late to be what you might have been. So sometimes, people feel like it's this rush. Like, you got to do it right now. And sometimes they need to go through life. They need to experience some things. They need to see some things. They need to go through some doors. And then sometimes they will circle back to go on that path. Ma, you was right. Dad, you was right. I was, but they got to get it out their system. And so, there's time for them to do those things that they need to do. But sometimes they got to go on the path. Now, I'm the type of person that likes to learn from other people's mistakes as much as I possibly can. Like, if you went through something and you somebody that I trust, and you tell me, look, there's a hole down this path. You keep walking down this path, it's a big hole. You're going to fall in the hole. I'm somebody that's going to, take that under advisement. Some people's like, oh, that was a hole for you. That might not be a hole for me. I ain't going to fall in that hole. That was back in the day, man. Things are different now when they ain't different, but they may think in their mind is different, and they got to go on that path. And so that, take that pressure off yourself. Don't think that you're a failure. Don't think that you didn't do what you were supposed to do. They got to learn their own way. That's what I would say.
Facts. I mean, listen, I agree with you. Because I know I did almost everything that I put down in my yearbook. But,
you went back and looked at it? That's cool.
I did.
That is cool.
I'm nervous. I didn't do that last one.
Okay.
And that was, to open a child care center.
I thought it was to keep in touch. KIT. I thought you wrote that in the yearbook. I know it's a lot of KIT.
Well, you keep in touch.
And you ain't keep in touch. You have in touch with people you keep in touch with?
Yes.
Good.
I'm in touch with a lot of people that went to my school.
That's good.
Yes, I did attend Paquin. So I'm going to have some words of encouragement for teen parents.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from today. Because I heard somebody say something to a young lady, and I was like absolutely livid after hearing her. Like, I didn't want to. I believe that the girl was maybe 16, maybe. I did not ask her age. However, I know she's a teen parent and she's still in high school. So back in the 90s, we had Paquin. For those who don't know, because the school no longer exists, Paquin was a school for teen parents. Going in, you were supposed to be pregnant, and then you come there during your pregnancy, and then you were supposed to go back to your zone school. Well, or whatever school you came from. So, we had people that came from Lake Clifton, Northern, Southwestern. Yeah, I was there. I went in the 9th grade. Don't judge me. I went there in 9th grade. I also graduated. I never left. I never went back to another school. No, I wasn't pregnant all those years. I was pregnant my 9th grade year, had a child. I was pregnant my senior year, and I had a child. But yes, I graduated, and I graduated with honors. So I say that to say, I'm not encouraging teenage pregnancy. However, I am saying, if you're a teen parent, you can still make it. That's it. And that's all. Why am I getting blurry? I don't understand. But anyway, If you need some type of encouragement, trust me, I am in touch with probably over at least 20 of the girls that I went to high school with. I mean, and that's different years because not all, like I said, not all the ladies stayed there. Some might have came there for a year or two and then left. But I am still in touch with them. I will gladly speak to you or put you in touch with someone. You know, we want to start this like mentoring. We don't, like I said, we're not encouraging teen pregnancy, but we want you to know you can still make it. You can still graduate from high school. You can still attend college. You know, you can still, if you maybe you don't want to go to college because college is not for everyone. But if you want to start a business, it can still be done, although you are still, a teen parent. So if you're interested in the mentoring or, just having someone who's been through what you're currently going through, you can shoot an email to the SWAT Radio Show at gmail.com. I just received a message. Yes, I talk with my hands all the time. That's why it's important for these nail appointments. So anyway, you can reach me, of course, at that email, which I promise you guys I'm going to check daily. But you can also reach me on my social media, Monica WLS and the number 2. And that's only on Instagram and TikTok. So, yeah, if you need some, motivation, I got you. Listen. I might even have some resources for you. I'm working on some things. So if you need assistance, just reach out. Now, with that being said, I kind of want to jump down into the topic. There's 3. There's 3 levels to this. And they're interesting. Okay. I saw this question, and I hope Diamond K is ready. Okay. But I saw this question on social media. I know the person that posted it, nobody sent them this. I believe they borrowed it from someone else. It says, "Hey y'all, so me and my boyfriend have been together for 3 years, and we've been living together for the past year. He has a 6-year-old, and I knew that and was fine with it when I got into this relationship. Every year, him and the mother of his child take daughter on." I don't like when I had to fill words in. But anyway, take daughter on a family vacation. Now, her mother has always made it clear that I'm not allowed on her trip. And before living together, I kept it cool. And now that we're under one household, which she should say one roof, but now we're under one household, I'm not okay with not being welcome. When I brought it up to my man, he basically said, "This is how things have always been since we got together, and this is how they have to stay." Now, I feel like something is going on between him and baby mama. Am I thinking too much into this? Before I even go there, Diamond K, where are you standing with this? Is this okay?
When you say is it okay, what do you mean?
Is it okay that the boyfriend, now the child is only 6,
Right.
he's telling his girlfriend, this is the way it's going to stay.
Right.
The child is 6. You're in a very committed relationship because now you 2 live together.
Right.
Is it okay? Because see, you're a man. So is it okay that your woman is going on vacation every year with the child and his or her father?
Yeah. I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, I definitely don't think that it's a good idea. It's not something that I mean, people can do whatever they want, right? You can do whatever you want to do. It's just consequences and repercussions to those actions. And this is something that I would not stand for in a relationship. And I understand, but see, here's the thing. I understand why the mother is doing that. She's doing that because she still wants to be with the father. and she doesn't, whatever circumstances are preventing it for them from being together, this is part of the way that she's trying to exercise control. And but what I think is so interesting about the situation, I don't know if it says it, does the child live with the father?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
It doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't seem like, right. Okay, so because she wouldn't, if she would let her child live with them, it seems like she would let them go on a vacation, right? But sometimes, and you being a mother, sometimes you don't want what you would consider to be random women around your child, right? Or somebody that you're not feeling like that, or if the mother doesn't show you respect, you may not want your child around them, or there's various things that will cause that. So hypothetically, couldn't you say that you would not want maybe you don't like the person that your child's father is dating, right? You do a vacation every year, right?
But in this situation, they have been dating, and you see that they took it to the next level. Now they're living together.
So you think?
So you see, she's not going anywhere.
But do you think that there could be a situation where you still, even though they went to the next level, you don't like this lady? Your child is still very young, still very impressionable. Y'all do the family vacation thing, and now, I mean,
at some point you have to grow up.
I agree.
Because if he's getting his daughter, then that means she's around that woman.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's like, you're the problem, mom. Mom is the problem. I believe.
You think she's from Park Heights or something?
Or Cherry Hill.
Or Cherry Hill. That could be a problem.
I think that they still have some type of, intimacy.
Or desire, because it may not be intimacy. Did I ever tell you about the time that I dated this girl from Cherry Hill? All right, so I was dating this girl from Cherry Hill. Now, dating is the wrong word. I went to see a woman who lived in Cherry Hill at night.
Did you get beat up?
No, hell no. And so we were there, and so she was like that the kid's father was supposed to have the kid, and he didn't pick up kid up, whatever. Okay, whatever. Like, why are you telling me any of this? Kid was in the room sleep. So it's late. It's like 1 o'clock. It's like 1:30. Around 2 o'clock, right when we were getting to the good part of the movie, this Bama comes knocking at the door. So I'm like, I thought all the bad things I heard about Cherry Hill, I thought in that moment. Right? Why am I at Cherry Hill? Why am I here? He's knocking on the door. She's like, oh, don't worry about him. Just ignore him. So now he goes and he's knocking on the window. He knocked on another window. I'm talking about he knocked from door to window, from window to door for 45 minutes.
Yep. Wow. Because he knew she had company.
I think he thought she was asleep. I don't know what he thought. Maybe he thought she was asleep. He knocked on the bedroom window, knocked on the living room window, knocked on the front door, bedroom window, living room window, and it just went like that for 45 minutes. And she's like, just ignore him. And the child was about 6. And if there was a family vacation, it seemed like they would have went. Yep.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So he never got in?
No, he never got in. Him or me?
I don't give a damn if you ever got in, okay?
Yeah, no, he never got in. And then when I left around 4:30, he was gone.
So you were scared. You was in the closet.
I wasn't scared. I wasn't in the closet either.
You was under the bed.
I mean, the only thing that was challenging is that whatever would have made my visit more comfortable was in the car, and I was in the house. But whatever.
Okay.
I mean, as far as an intruder, will made the visit more comfortable for me if an intruder was in the car.
Listen, I'm not even about to do it.
So the moral of the story is don't mess with a parent who has a child 6 and under, and stay the hell out of Cherry Hill unless you live in Westport.
Man, they so close on top of each other. They the same.
I know it's close. It's
They
close.
the same people.
It's close. No, but I don't want us to sit here and dump on the parent, right? Because there is the mother. There is a rationale for her.
It is not.
It is. It is because these two parents are supposed to be together.
No, they not.
It's clearly not out of their system because, like you said, she needs to grow up, and they haven't grown up. They haven't. You know how you do that last thing.
No.
What?
I feel like you're looking at this wrong. I know you used to be a parent. However,
no. I don't have any children. These DJs are my sons, but I don't have any children.
You did.
No.
That was your son.
What happened is that I had a fondness for an ex of mine's child.
You can try to change it all you want, okay? But you were trying to get custody of said child because you thought the child was yours.
Say that one more time. I didn't hear that.
You were trying to get custody of said child.
Yes.
Because you thought the child was yours.
No. There was a time when I thought that the child was mine. However, the child is not mine. So therefore, I have no children.
You can thank Dana for that. Listen.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, as a parent, as a mother, as a woman, okay, focus. I'm feeling like I wish I knew these people, but I feel like the guy at this point, it's like if I tell her mother no, assuming that it's the daughter, I think it is. But anyway, assuming that it's a daughter or a son, whatever, don't matter. If I say, well, no, I can't do this, I'm gonna have to bring my girlfriend, then she's not gonna let me see my child.
Yeah, but don't act like that's not a possibility.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yes, and that's you women. Yes, I said it.
It ain't me.
You women, not you. Not you. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about, the other ones. Now, and this is not only a Cherry Hill thing, okay? This is across the nation, across the world. This is across the world that women, parents, let me say parents use the children as weapons against the other parent. That's not cool.
Wow.
And she would definitely do that in this situation if she was requiring him to go on the vacation and not take his. You know how to combat this is bad, but you know what they could do? Have their own child. Then she's gonna want him to take the child everywhere. Yeah. It's ways to fight.
Oh, okay. So when I bring up, we're gonna go into this next topic, but she has to leave and come back. She said we sound far away.
Okay, that's sounds like something with her connection.
Oh, so
because I hear you fine, and it sounds like you can hear me just fine.
I can.
Yeah. So we can bring her on because she's not.
That's how I disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
No, she can't. She's backstage.
I know, but she's saying that we sound far. I mean, you can bring her on to see what it sounds like.
Yeah, well, is she using? It looks like she's using a computer. Did you have earphones?
She can hear you.
Yeah, she's shaking her head. I see that. Yeah, I mean, we sound fine. Yeah, we good. We good.
I can't see her. You see?
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at her. She got glasses on. She look like she got on a white shirt. I can see her.
You make me sick.
You didn't send me another topic.
I didn't give it to you because I didn't listen. Let me tell you what I like to do because I don't like to give y'all everything. I need you to boom right there. I don't want you to think about it.
Okay. I'm a thinker.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you are. But
you don't think I'm a thinker?
No, I've known you for years now.
Look, I was thinking about it before Special Ed thought about it.
No, sir.
Did I ever tell you the time Special Ed walked past my store in Westview Mall?
Yeah, well, Westview Mall is no longer.
As I'm saying, it was a long time ago. That's the last time you would have recognized Special Ed. Special Ed walks past the store. One of the DJs says, "Yo, that was Special Ed." I'm like, "That wasn't Special Ed." He's like, "Yo, Special Ed just walked past." I say, "Go tell him to come here." He goes to the front of the store. It's like, "Hey, yo, Ed." He turns around. He's like, Come here, yo. And then he come here. And he came to the store. That's the end. Anyway, he was in town because he was doing performance at UMBC. It was some kind of college tour, and he was staying.
So was this supposed to be funny or entertaining?
Huh?
Was this supposed to be funny or entertaining?
No, neither. I just said, did I tell you about the time the special ed came in the store?
Next topic. So here's the next topic, right? Okay. I can, if you've never seen this before, this is your first time viewing, then I like to get the question out there, have everyone else answer before I give my response. I will not be giving my response first. However, here's the topic. This is a mess, but if your spouse or partner had a baby from infidelity and is now asking for the child to move in, the child is now 11. Are you in agreement with this? Is it an issue? Come on, let's go. Bring Snoopy on so she can respond.
Well, I'm not in agreement with it. I am not. Because one, it lets me know that you've cheated and you were very comfortable with this young lady or this man, for the young lady to get pregnant, or for the man to sleep with the young lady and the young lady to think that it was okay to cheat on her man. However you see it, you both cheated. Now, for me, I am not going to, and it's not the child's fault. I am not going to have a child in my home that you cheated with someone to live in the home where we live. Now, I don't know what the issue was with the girlfriend or actually it was the wife. What went down with the marriage for him to step outside? Maybe she wasn't showing enough attention. It didn't get into detail. That was the question that I just asked it over again to hear the opinion of other people. But for me personally, absolutely not. Now I have nothing against the child. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against the child. No,
you kind of do.
I feel
like she treating me funny.
No. Okay, well, I wouldn't do it. I say I wouldn't do it. One, because I was in the situation, so I'm not going to have your child living in my home.
Where were you in the situation? You were the significant other.
No, I was no.
Or you were the child.
I already had a child by the person, but the person stepped out to have a child by someone else. Yeah. And me personally, no, I'm not going to have your child that you cheated with someone comfortably enough to not use protection to come home and lay next to me. And then 11 years later, you want to say, well, can this child, come and stay? No, I'm not doing it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get out the relationship and you can do what you want to do.
Let me ask you a question. Even if you get out of the relationship, you ain't dating a man anymore. I'm going to be his attorney for a minute. Okay. But not only am I his attorney, I'm the attorney of your child's half sibling. Okay. Because we have to understand that there's a child. The child is, I guess, 11. And so your child is at least 11, right? Or what's the age difference between the children?
Well, my child at the time, they're 3 years apart.
Okay. And so these children, hopefully you would allow them to have a relationship.
Absolutely, but not in my home.
Okay, now it's getting weird. What do you mean not in the home?
But here's my question though. You stayed with him after you knew he made the baby elsewhere, or he just
No, I did not. I did not. No, I did not. And the lady who the subject was about, she didn't either. She divorced her husband. She never knew anything about this 11-year-old till he came to her one day and said, "Well, baby, I need my son to stay here to live with us. How do you feel about it?" And she didn't agree to it. A son, where did the son where was I at? How come I didn't know 11 years ago about this child?
It's a long time ago. This is back when Obama was president.
No, baby. It's not. I'm stuck on a no. And I'm not stuck. It's a definite no for me. You cannot stay in my
So
home. No, ma'am. No,
let
sir.
me just add.
So
Let me
what if
change
the
one.
mother of
Let me
that
change
child
one little
died?
thing.
Right?
Let me change one little thing. Let's
Say it
say
again.
that y'all broke up. Let's say that
Okay.
y'all broke up,
Okay.
and during the course of the breakup, this child came about, and y'all got back together.
That's a
Now
different
everything
story.
else is the same.
They didn't say they broke up. They
No, but
didn't
I'm
say they
just
broke
saying.
up.
Let's just say that it happened though. Let's say we had an
That still would
argument.
be
Would
that
you
still would
still?
be my decision. That would
And what
still
would
be
your
my
decision be?
decision.
And what was
I'm
your
It
not
decision?
probably would be
accepting.
no. It probably be no.
I'm
See,
not accepting that.
because
I'm not
you're not.
accepting
Because
Okay,
if we broke up for a
not a
reason,
break
I'm not.
baby.
Yeah, not yeah. We
no,
not
I'm
on no.
saying.
Okay, now
Okay,
a break could mean what's a break to
it's not
me doesn't mean you go out here and have sex with somebody. And if you want to break up, by all means, break up, go your
what?
separate ways. There's no
But
break.
look, that was unprotected sex. They didn't just have sex.
Yes.
Okay, what is
Enough
part?
with this woman and this man to have sex
I'm just saying.
It's a
multiple
break baby.
times.
I didn't cheat on you. It was a break baby.
A baby, I break baby, yesterday's baby. No, sir. I'm not
Listen,
doing it.
now that situation I went through before we actually got divorced, it was we need time apart. We took time apart, but then when we working on, going to counseling and all of that, then you tell me you might have a baby on the way.
Right.
I slept on that for 24 hours, and then the next day I said, "Well, listen, I'm not gonna be able to do it. The child will be a constant reminder to me that we had problems
Absolutely.
in our marriage and we separated. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and be with that person because I don't want any parts of that." Yeah. And we're happily divorced.
And that's how and that's how we have kids walking around that don't know they related because
You got a morph in here.
No, they have a relationship.
they do have a relationship.
That's my daughter know who her brother is. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we were not going to work on our marriage. It was done. It was done. It was no repairing it once you had a break baby.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I had a situation and I never understood it to this day, and I realized that y'all would side with this woman. We broke up. And we were apart for like almost a year, right? And we got back together. Almost a year. Got back together. Now, she dated one person that whole time. I thought I was doing the smart thing, and maybe I dated 5. Like I didn't date anybody seriously. You know what I mean? I didn't get in a serious situation. No, that's not true. But I didn't get in.
You said it and not me.
I didn't get in no serious situation. We got back together. Everything is fine. So I thought. And then she stumbles upon evidence of some of the people who I had spent time with.
She didn't stumble.
She didn't stumble. She was being nosy.
Yeah, you're right. She was being nosy.
She wasn't stumbling.
Yeah, and so maybe it was some photos, maybe it was a video, you know what I mean? And she caught an attitude about that. And I'm like, how can you be mad about something that happened when we were not together?
Did she know the people?
Not well, but she knew who they were.
That's the problem. Did they know that y'all dated?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is within me. So anyway.
No, well, not all of them. Like maybe one person did. But my thing is that it was time date stamped. Like you saw the date. It's on the video. Like this is an old video camera, right? You can see the time date was stamped at the bottom.
Well, let me ask you, what kind of videos was this? Was this when we had dial up? I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
This was definitely the dial-up era, yes. But you know what I'm saying?
This situation.
This was heavy AOL. Heavy AOL.
So I'm asking you around the year that this was.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
have my detective hat on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
right.
The Twin Towers was still up.
No, you.
Oh Lord!
Don't tell me about.
I just told you said when it was. I'm telling you.
I don't know when the Twin Towers were up. Tell me.
They went down on 9/11. The Twin Towers went up on 9/11.
What year was it, sir?
2000.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was 2000. And so I thought, okay, so tell me this: is it worse to date one person or to date 5?
I'm glad you went there because that was going to be the next topic.
Yes, that's the next one. I'm glad you asked that. So
Let-
you was a hoe back then. Are you still a hoe now?
No,
Yes,
first of all,
yes.
that's not a hoe. That's not a hoe. Okay, a single person doing single things is not a hoe.
So let me be clear. Let me be clear, Diamond K, because I feel like you're trying to be cute with it. Don't take me there. You wasn't just dating these people. And I'm gonna put it in a nice way because sometimes my parents be tuning in and I never know until they be like, girl, you was cussing. Listen, you was hunching on more than one of those people.
Hunch? What does that mean?
Yeah, hunching, humping.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
More
Right.
than one of those people. No. Because that's where the people mess up. Dating does not always equal intercourse. So I can date 3 to 5 men. But who
Well,
am
that's
I
how
really-
it is now. In 2000, it wasn't like that.
I know you was hunching on all of them.
Yeah, I
No,
didn't
it's
say
not
that I
like that.
wasn't. I didn't say that I wasn't. I'm saying that
He was a hoe.
no, I knew in the back of my mind that if we had the chance, we would get back together. So I felt as though if I go and get in a relationship with somebody else, that's just going to complicate things. But if I just don't get too close to no one person, have my fun and keep it moving, no feelings get attached, that's better for when the opportunity comes. But so she was in a whole relationship. Like it was.
So wait a minute. So you feel like you dating these multiple women that
Yes.
somebody's not gonna catch feelings?
Yeah, because you have to. Okay, so I'm going to reveal something. Guys, don't be mad at me. And every guy's not this smart. So let me say that the guys that understand what I'm going to say. So yes, if you have space in between times when you see somebody, it is easier to decouple from them, right? So if you spend a whole lot of time around somebody, whole lot of time, you're building, feelings are going to develop. So you can't spend consecutive days around somebody if you're just trying to not allow feelings to develop. You know what I mean? You got to have a rotation. You can't just be around them all the time because you're going to naturally like them. So
well, let me ask you a question before I make my statement. Mon, you can have just adults on here, correct?
Oh yeah. I mean,
okay. So why not just be? You got these 5 women, 5 men, whatever. Why not just be upfront with them? You don't want to be in a relationship. Just tell them, listen, I don't want to be in a relationship. When you want to fuck, you call me. When I want to fuck, I call you. We keep it moving. That's just it. Why not just be honest?
That's the thing. I don't want y'all to be under any false pretenses that I had anybody thinking that there was going to be a me and them. It wasn't like that. And so there was no daytime activity. You know what I'm saying? There was no
2000.
Yeah, it was 2000. You know what I'm saying?
2000. Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. Who was you dealing with, baby?
No, I'm just saying it's not like, and this is a time when my mind frame was different. I'm DJing a lot, so I'm just, I'm moving around. So I wasn't trying.
So why you DJing? You checking out the ladies while you DJing and handing out your card for not like DJ music?
You're definitely observing the crowd, right? But I mean, I'm just saying it's not.
Monica, I can't.
But you're not looking for something. It's just if you see something, it's just like when you go to Walmart, I didn't know I was going to buy this, and you see it. Who put this on this rack right here? I do need this. It's kind of
2 different things, baby. Walmart and human are 2 different things.
It's the same thing.
I wish Tony was here today because you over there.
Let me say this. I'm so glad he's not here because he would be like, no, because my sisters, and he would be all on that shit. I'm so glad he's not here.
Tony only has one sister, but he also would know that you full of shit.
No, I'm talking about not my sister, my sisters, my black queens. You can't treat them like that. Yeah, he been on that
shit. Don't talk like that. You a hoe. I can't wait.
He done been on that shit. He done been on that shit. No, because he done been like a cheater, this and a cheat. He been old proverbs and shit, and this he been mispronouncing the words of the proverb. And then, what I mean?
I was letting you skate, but that's my cousin. Stop playing if I punch you in your throat.
He do mispronounce stuff. You know it.
I know because I check them. But listen, I'm trying to figure out when your whole phase went away.
No, let me get back to this. So I want to get back to this. So this is clearly the thing. So me and her had a major disconnect because she tried to act like she was better than me because she was dating this one guy
She was.
Who she did get pregnant by. Let me also say that. I did have some time spent with a few women. Maybe she knew of them from the mall, but
is this the one with the baby that wasn't yours?
No.
I feel like that's around the time.
I'm saying the baby was alive, but yeah, I mean, he had his own room. But
not the baby was alive.
Yeah, so my point is that because she was with this one guy, she felt as though that gave her the moral high ground, and I just had friends. And so she felt like I was worse, but she was worse because she built a whole thing with this guy.
You weren't dating 5 people. You were humping 5 people.
But that's what I'm saying. So, I use that word because
you was humping around.
But if you want to say I was a single man and I smashed whoever I wanted, and to me, that's better than the person who's in it. If you're trying to get with somebody, back with somebody. She had so now she's trying to make a choice between me and this guy she had built a whole year, almost a year with. It was harder for her to decouple from him. It was easy for me to just don't call them girls no more. Very simple. It wasn't no pressure. It wasn't no crazy phone call.
Yeah, because you got what you wanted. You got some ass and you went about your business.
I mean, you said it was easy for you to do that?
It was very easy to decouple because
I'm not gonna
saying I just didn't call him.
Monica's not letting you get away with that, but I'm gonna leave that one alone because I don't know you like that. But
who's better?
I know him like that because
I see.
Nobody's better. Nobody's better. The person, I was better. So because the way you get over
from people,
huh?
You still talk to your exes now.
Because the thing, once again, because there's no beef. What are we beefing for? It's no beef. If you whip somebody or you're not with them, I don't have no bad energy.
So Diamond K.
You just, it's just somebody else's turn now.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just somebody else's turn now. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to be angry. I'm not angry.
You're a changed man now.
Huh?
You're a changed man now.
I said that is no. I mean, my mindset is my mindset.
It's a yes or no. It's no explanation. It's either yes or no.
Listen, my mindset on that is still the same. So when me and her broke up, we broke up because she thought that I cheated, and she decided to date somebody else. So she built something with this guy, and that was fine. So I was still mentally, feeling her. I had to get over her. The way you get over somebody is not by dating one person. So the way you get over somebody, because if you only date one person when you're in the process of a breakup, they become a rebound.
Is that right?
Yes, it's a fact. That one person is the rebound, right? Because you're not really mentally ready to date. I mean,
I'm agree with you. I'm agree with you on that. The rebound. I'm agree with you on that because you don't want to be alone. I'm agree with you on that.
So you end up building something with one person who you don't really like that, but maybe they said a couple things that was cool, and you're in a very emotional state, you're vulnerable, and you end up building something with somebody. Then you wake up one day like, I don't even like this person. It was a rebound. But with me, I was still vulnerable. So I couldn't be in a relationship. So I dated different people. She's cool. I like her. Oh, I don't really like her. She's cool. I like her. I don't really like her. And I kept it moving. And mentally, I was in a better space because I was vulnerable. So I couldn't be in a relationship. So I just did me, the 99 and 2000. And it was nothing wrong with that. It was nothing wrong with that. She just found out about it. She got mad, but whatever.
So can we move to 2023?
Yeah,
that's all I'm asking.
She's married.
Huh?
She's married.
I ain't talking about that clown. I'm talking about you.
Women can't be clowns.
Yes, they can.
Oh, they can.
Who told you that? Women can't be clowns.
Listen,
only guys can be clowns.
What you don't know is he is very good at trying to change the topic, but Tony would have had them all together.
Women cannot be clowns.
Tell me why.
Women cannot be clowns because let me tell you why women
can't. Changed man today. You gonna get this question?
Sure, absolutely.
We gonna get an answer.
Women can't be clowns.
No. Yeah, everybody can be clowns.
Everybody can be a hoe. Everybody can be a hoe. A hoe is unisex. A clown is a masculine thing.
Who said that? It's female clowns and it's male.
It's not female clowns.
Who said that?
I mean, you can have a female hustler, but you can't have a you can't, there's not a female clown. You can't have a female clown, just like you can't have male divas.
Yes, you can.
They try.
Yeah, but they not
Yes, you
males.
can.
You can't have a male
Bugsy
diva.
Santana is a male diva. I love him, but he's a male diva.
I think does he identify as a woman?
No, he has a whole beard and everything. But listen,
He identifies as a woman.
you trying to go off topic. We still on dating. I believe, because he can say what he want to say, some men just will never be done with their whole phase. I really
define whole phase.
Excuse me, don't cut me off. Your whole phase has been before me and after me. You're still a hoe. Listen.
Oh,
What I'm saying is,
well, geez. Well, sir.
I'm just saying from my experience and what I have seen. Some people, and I talked about this on the last show, that little situation that I had myself. Okay, because I felt like
situation where the woman gave you the woman to woman call, something like that.
Oh, it wasn't a phone call. She came to me. So
you mean like she?
Here's what I'm saying, because
messing with my man Shirley Murdoch, like she gave you Shirley Murdoch. Right, because in the 80s they called on the phone. In the 2000s they texted you, and then this she pulled up.
Yeah, she pulled up, but she was.
Was she attractive?
She was real nice. Like,
was she attractive?
Not what I saw. No, maybe she had to get herself together. She was not together.
Oh, she came with a bonnet on.
No, what she came to do, whatever way she came, what she came to do was try to see who this bitch is messing with my man. That's what she did.
But listen, she came and saw, and the tone changed, because I don't know.
Of course, because she didn't know you in person.
She didn't know what kind of person she was gonna get.
Yeah, because she was like Yale Heights. Yale Heights.
You
claim is it Yale Heights that you're from? What's the area?
I just wanted to, hear what she was saying, because he said this, and I just wanted to be sure. I mean, if it wasn't you, it was going to be somebody else. It all changed, but in the end, basically, he just lied. They were separated, but he never said that he went back, and it was a whole mess.
Yeah, I've had a situation.
However, that's men. You see what I'm saying?
No, I had a situation like that. I had a situation like that, and she didn't say that they was reconciling, and they reconciled. We didn't have a "I'm getting back with my husband" conversation. I don't think that some people shy away from that difficult conversation. They just do actions, but they don't necessarily say, "I'm getting back with my ex."
But that is the problem. It should be communicated. But see, and I normally would not entertain that. But I remember when I was separated, I already knew I was done. Like, this man having a baby, I'm going on about my business. I'm not doing none of that. So I went on and I dated, because I knew I wasn't going back. So, I mean, I think I had an entire relationship before our divorce was even filed. Because my divorce wasn't finalized till 2012.
But I guess you being who you are you saying that you would have, say that you just, let's just say something, I don't know what it would have taken for you to reconcile with your ex, but let's just say that you decided to reconcile with your ex-husband who before y'all divorced, and you said you was dating somebody else, would you have sat him down and been like, look, me and yo getting back together, or would you have just faded and just disappeared?
No, I would have said I'm getting back with my husband, but see, the Lord himself would have to come down and spread the clouds over and be like, Monica, you need to give Kevin another chance.
Why are you saying names? Everybody got to say names.
Because he watched. I don't care. Lord. Listen, people who know me that way, I can say names. How many Kevins is it?
It's a lot.
All right, then. So they don't know who my husband was.
Hey, Kevin, Philly. What up, y'all?
He in Florida.
No, that's another Kevin.
That's why these light-skinned guys, I swear, they be doing.
I cannot.
Did I tell you about the time that Irv Gotti tried to prevent me from talking to Ashanti?
So In other news,
No, that really happened. That really happened.
So listen, no. Now we talked about you back in the 2000s, in this day and age, because I was it said something about like you shouldn't date that many people, but you don't know what you like. You got to date multiple people, and then you narrow it down. I've done that.
Do we have the question?
Um,
It's on Instagram,
Negative,
TikTok,
negative.
Black Planet.
I haven't been on there in years. So it said, "What's your definition of dating?
Oh,
And is it okay to date?" We talked about this. Is it okay to date or be intimate with more than one person if you're not in a committed relationship? Now, you shouldn't be in a committed relationship dating. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Unless you're dating your partner.
Who wrote that?
Well, some people are. That was a question on the radio, and they were in a committed relationship. She was in a committed relationship, but unfortunately, I guess she thought he was. He was. They both were in a committed relationship, and I guess he thought she was too. But unfortunately, she stepped out and was dating multiple people. So I don't know if they're still together or whatever their circumstances are. And I didn't ask.
See, and when I talk to guys, even today, well, today I've been not, but today, if I'm dating a guy, when we first had that conversation, I don't want to know how many kids you have. I want to know, are you in a relationship with somebody? They will say no. They definitely will say no. So then my next question is it any woman or man that think they in a relationship with you? Yeah, because you got to be careful nowadays. You don't know what people like. So I need to know.
I think that the definition of this word has evolved over time. I think it's very similar to clothes. So when you say like a style of dress, we say I'm dressing casual or it's a casual dress, or people have kind of taken that word and kind of evolved the definition, because you can say you can introduce somebody, this is, I'm dating, this is who I'm dating, right? And you can mean it like we're in a relationship. This is who I'm dating, right?
Oh, I won't.
Like you're introducing somebody, right? But you can also say I'm not in a relationship, I'm dating, and then that can also mean that you're not in a relationship. So it just depends on how the person is using it, who's using it at that moment. Because you can say, no, I'm not in a relationship, I'm dating, right? So that means that you're open to still exploring your options. You're still trying to get to know other people.
So what does dating look like to you?
I think it's a verb, and I think that it just depends on how you use it, how you use it at the moment. Because
so
if
I'm speaking to Diamond K, what does dating look like to Diamond K?
I mean, I have accepted people's vast definition of the word. So, for instance, if I ask one of my friends, because I got somebody I want to set them up with, yo, you dating somebody? Are you single or are you dating somebody? Now, if I say it like that, that means, are you in a relationship with somebody? But some people will take that and flip the definition of the word and use it in a whole nother way. And I accept that as well.
Question I asked you.
But I use both. I use both because I can say, yo, you dating somebody or you single? And he'd be like, whatever. I mean, the answer is whatever it is. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna introduce you to somebody, right? But I can also say, yo, you just got out your relationship. It's time for you to start dating. And yo, just forget about that girl. It's time for you to start dating. That can also mean not being in a relationship.
I kind of feel like you want to answer the way you want to answer.
But that's my answer. Of course, that's my answer.
No, you're telling me the definitions of this. So if I say, I'm saying, what does dating? Listen, I'll answer it myself.
Okay.
What does dating look like to Monica?
Okay.
So to me, dating, yes, I can date more than one person. So dating is us, getting together, going out to eat, talking, getting to know each other. We are dating. We get together, we do activities, we get together, we go out to eat. We are dating. We are spending time with each other. We are dating. We are not in a relationship. We are dating. However, intimacy is more than just sex. Like, sex is not just, because I did see that as a response as well. It's not just we humping, we doing that, that's dating. I don't consider that to be dating. Okay. Now, when I feel like I said, I can date 1, 2, 3 people at a time. I prefer not to date as many because when I'm getting to know somebody, I don't want to be like, oh no, because that's no, 5 people, that's a lot. How much time do I really have when I'm working, have a business? I want time with the family, the grandchild. That's a lot going on. That's a lot going on. So, I mean, dating, I can date 3 people, but that does not mean to be intimate or sexual. So let me not use the word intimate, because intimacy can be holding hands, hugging. All of that is intimate. Coming over here, watching TV with me all cuddled up is something intimate. But having sex with everybody, that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So I would not consider that, Then I'm asked about a relationship. Is this a relationship? What are we doing here? Because I love to ask that question. What are we doing? What is the goal?
Me too. I like that question.
I need to know what the goal is. Because how long are we going to date? How many people we going to date? How long are we going to date? Because honestly, just like the question came up before, I believe we talked about this, whether you have, somebody sent this to you and I didn't bring it up yet, but having sex on. So
what's the question?
About having sex on the first night. My thing is, for us women, somebody's echoing. For women, I think men know too. We know whether we want to give it to you. Whether it be the first night, the third night, 30 days. We already know. But because it was something about, do we do the 90-day rule with that Steve Harvey made up, or whatever, 90-day rule, or is sex on the first night okay? Me personally, parents, please don't be watching. God, hey. But me personally, whether it's the first night or the 91st night, if you two have sex, when you get up, if you decide not to call him, he decide not to call you, it does not matter if it's the first night or the 91st night. I'm just saying. Anybody can just be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm not calling him. It was trash.
That's true. And at the end of the day, both of y'all adults, so there's no regrets, because both of y'all did what y'all wanted to do anyway.
See, and that's what I'm saying. You already know.
Yeah, you already know. If I'm gonna do it, like you said, the first night, 91st night. Okay, I'm sure it's crossed his mind just like it's crossed your mind. We either gonna do it or we not. So.
Yeah, I don't live with those.
You said what?
I'm not living with regrets.
Yeah, I ain't getting.
If it go down,
okay. And if it don't, it don't. If we speak, we speak. If we don't, we don't. I'm on the street and turn like I don't even know you.
I don't know. I'm gonna want you to see me. Listen. I didn't call you. Let me stop being funny. Diamond K,
does what matter?
The first night.
In the big scheme of things, it just depends. There are some circumstances where, if somebody makes you wait too long and then you're not happy with the outcome, you're like, man, we could have did this 3 months ago. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think first times can be very awkward because you don't know the person. You know what I mean? You're still trying to figure them out. And to me, it takes time before y'all really develop a rhythm. So I like to get it out of the way so we can get on to get to know each other, or see whether or not we don't need to know each other. But everybody's different. So I don't think that I wouldn't judge anybody if it happened the first night. Now, if the first night is in the club bathroom, I
my
may
God.
judge you. But yeah,
I'm judging both of y'all though.
Both of y'all nasty and dirty.
It just depends. You know what I'm saying? And then other
Depends on what?
Depends on a lot of things.
I would prefer you go out to your car. Screw me in your car, not no bathroom.
No, I'm just saying everything depends. But of course, we're adults, right? So can you be in a long-term relationship with somebody that you slept with on the first night? Yes, you can. And somebody can also make you wait 3 months and still be a disgusting hoe. But she just made you wait. The time doesn't matter. It's the person.
I like how you said that, but let me say this. Because you always it's a woman. Let me say this. A man can wait them 90 days and still be trash. As a nickname go that I call somebody, I wish Shantae was watching, Baby Dick. He can still be BD, Baby Dick. And now y'all messed up. You didn't wait 90 days to not be satisfied.
Well, that goes back to why I don't think that people should wait before marriage. I mean, not have sex before marriage, because you could end up married to someone who is not a good match for you because you was on some Bible thumping stuff and you wanted to wait, and now you stuck with this person. You know what I mean? And now you're gonna be violating some more commandments because now you're gonna be cheating. Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
I'm sick of you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just to all of my Bible thumpers, let this be a lesson to you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna pray for you Sunday when I go to church.
Please. It's been I've seen a lot of hoes in
church because people.
I'm gonna ask the pastor. Do you know what is a Bible thumper is?
He probably won.
Oh,
he probably a Bible. You know what a Bible?
He might have been back in the day before he became the pastor. But yeah, I'm probably scared of his wife now.
Bible thumper is.
Let me tell you what a Bible thumper is. A Bible thumper is one of them people that every conversation, don't matter what you're talking about, they got to bring up some Bible quote
about the Lord. The Bible said, "Yeah, I got you."
Yeah, one of those. Bible thumpers, right?
And they're the biggest hypocrites there is.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
I'm not speaking on them people because sometimes
listen, I tell them all the time and I let it be known. You preaching this to me, you're preaching this to that person, but you out here doing what you say don't do because the Bible said. No, you better look in the mirror at yourself first. That's what you need to do. Look in the mirror at yourself first before you come to me with some mess.
You be like, sister, talk to you. Got it.
I'm gonna bring a pastor.
Yeah. And I see him all the time, and I just be looking like, ugh. And I'm saying, especially if I know your story, I'm looking like they have got to be kidding. Are they really preaching this to me? Because baby, I know your history. Don't come to me with no mess, because that's what you don't want to do. Because you will not speak to me again, and that's fine.
That stuff be so current, like it's going on right now.
Yes.
Because did I see, and I'll listen, y'all people, don't try to come for me. But did I see Pastor Thotty with a podcast, or is he just on someone else's podcast?
I think he was on somebody else's. Assuming that I even know who you're talking about.
Oh, you know who Pastor Thotty is. That's why you say he was on someone else's podcast.
If I knew who he was on somebody else's podcast, I think.
Oh, know.
Yeah, but he may be trying to do his own. Yeah.
He probably is. I wonder how many people he's sleeping with in Atlanta. But that ain't none of my business. We're gonna leave JB alone. Because the last time his people came for me on Twitter. I'm gonna leave him alone.
The truth shall set you free.
I'm gonna leave Pastor Thotty alone. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Did you know he got his own beehive?
Well, y'all, it was nice talking to y'all. I'm finna get ready for work because the 4:00 come real soon.
Yeah, I know. I got 4:30 myself.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll get to the next one.
All right, thank you for coming. Oh my goodness. I'll make sure I post this link so you can go back and watch it.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
So, Diamond, okay, the light skinned guy.
Yeah, that was very nice. It was very, very interesting discussion.
It was. It really was. Even though you was avoiding some of my questions, it's all right. It's all right. So
We are up,
anyway,
and we are
we
up against.
have huh?
I said we're up against the clock.
I know we up against the clock. We've been up against the clock, son. We was up against the clock when we started. So listen, right? I should have had this flyer prepared, but I just want you guys to stay tuned. I myself, along with, please don't put that clown on the screen. I myself, along with Shanette, um, we will be doing a Halloween party for children 12 and under. I don't have the flyer available for to put on the screen as of yet, but it will be on October 28th from 4 to 8. So again, that is for 12 and under. Children 2 and under will be free. There is a fee for children because we're going to have everything you can think of. There's going to be an arts and craft table. They're going to be able to get snow cones. And when I say get, they don't have to spend any money once they're in the room. So they'll also get a meal, a hot meal. They'll be able to eat, of course, get their not alcohol beverages, but they'll have like juice, lemonade, things of that nature, and a nice, healthy bag of candy. I did put it out there to see what parents rather, a trunk or treat, but guess what? We've decided that we will do the Halloween party on that Saturday, and on actual Halloween, we'll do a trunk or treat. So I'll have that information all together on next Thursday as well. And we are taking donations because some people was asking me when I was talking about it about donations, and I never thought of that. So I'm going to say here, if you would like to donate any candy or just anything for the kids, anything to go in their little candy bags or whatever, then you can reach out to me by sending an email or reaching out to me on social media. The email is theswapradioshow@gmail.com, or you can reach out to Swap Radio on social media or Monica WLS and the number 2. So we will be available for all of that. It was something else. We will be doing something for autism and lupus. So I have that coming up as well. When I get all details, I will definitely share that. So that same email that you would send, inquiring about these events is the same email you would send, the email address you would use to send me a message in relation to you wanting to come on the show. If you have an event that you would like to advertise during our broadcast, you can shoot me an email to the same email, that's why radio show @gmail.com, and we can go from there. I'm just going to wrap this up. Diamond K is in the background, but clear, ease. What is it? Diamond at the Diamond K show. That's him.
Oh, which one?
That was just the following. You the Diamond.
Social media. I am at the Diamond K Show, of course. Catch up on all episodes of this show and in our other programs on fire-tv.com. My newest song, Blow Your Pussy Up, is available on
available advertising
all streaming services. Diamond K, Blow Your Pussy Up.
I don't even like that term. See, he has this mess in his background, like he's talking politics. I
do talk politics.
Yeah, but not over here. We don't be politicking over here.
Okay.
But anyway, Diamond K, that's a fee. I'm gonna send you the bill. But as I always say, y'all know I'm gonna say it, right? Until next time, I need you to walk by faith, not by sight. Peace, I said.
It ain't a real brunch unless it's iconic. Every Sunday, Belize Rooftop presents
Brunch on Sunday.
Brunch in Belize, featuring the L Show from 12 to 5. The best food, the best vibes, and the best view in the city. The Belize Rooftop Brunch with music by Super DJ Big L.
That's right, your boy Super DJ Big L. Brunch at Belize. You ain't never experienced brunch like this with the L Show. See you soon.
Get ready for Brunch at Belize Rooftop, featuring the L Show, each and every Sunday, 316 Guilford Ave. Doors open at 12 noon to 5 p.m. Music by Super DJ Big L. Come out and enjoy plump shrimp and grits and our signature chicken and waffles, home fries to die for, and $25 crafts of mimosas. For tickets and cabana reservations, go to brunchandbelize.eventbrite.com or call 667-256-5025. Island Vibes, no passport needed.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.